In April, the Bureau of Labor Statistics issued its first jobs report since the coronavirus pandemic overwhelmed the U.S. The new data say that U.S. employers shed 701,000 jobs in March. Change in non-farm payrolls went negative for the first time in 113 months. The unemployment rate also rose to 4.4% from a 50-year low of 3.5%. But it's still unlikely that these losses show the full impact of the crisis.
For the most recent jobs report, it's capturing the labor market before the worst of the coronavirus pandemic took hold in the United States and before many states acted to restrict movement and close non-essential businesses.
Late in March, a different metric, initial jobless claims, shot to record highs. Then, the next week, 6.6 million people filed claims. Economists say that these numbers foreshadow a coming surge in unemployment. Here's how to read the March jobs report in light of the shutdowns. Like nearly all such jobs reports, the March one was based on surveys that look at the week that includes the 12th of the month. In March 2020, that was the 8th through the 14th. This month's survey was taken before many cities and states shut down businesses to fight the spread of the coronavirus. New York State announced on March 20th that non-essential businesses would close that weekend. More states and cities issued orders throughout the week. And on March 30th, governors from Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Virginia issued stay-at-home orders too. By April 1st, the majority of states had issued some version of a stay-at-home order.
If the broad shutdowns that we're seeing now continue, we're going to see a staggering effect on the labor market. Economists that I've spoke to have said they expect as many as 20 million jobs could be lost. To put that into perspective, less than 9 million jobs were lost during the Great Recession.
Look deeper into the report, and you'll find more clues about the virus's impact. 1.8 million people reported being on temporary layoff. And average hours worked per week were 34.2, which was down from 34.4 in February. Wages, meanwhile, ticked up.
And the reason for that is job loss is expected to be concentrated among lower wage workers, people that work at restaurants, people that work at hotels. Temporary hires is usually the first area to slow down or fall when the economy is at a point of stress.
The report is also subject to unusual statistical distortions.
We're not so sure about the surveys that underlie this because many businesses were closed or no one was in the office. And if no one's there to give the response, it's possible that numbers were depressed and we're not getting an accurate picture.
And some of the people who lost their jobs may be counted as out of the labor force, rather than unemployed because they're not actively seeking work at a time when the virus has shut businesses.
The April jobs report will be released May 8th, and that's going to give us even greater insight into the effect from the coronavirus pandemic. It will likely capture that hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Americans have been laid off, and that the unemployment rate could be skyrocketing, some economists say well into the double digits.